See, good day, beautiful people. Good day. Um, YouTube wouldn't let me go live this morning. Just a few minutes ago, like three, four times. I had to keep trying, so that's why we don't have a PM post this morning. But no worries. Good morning, good day, beautiful people, good day. Get your coffee, your tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you drinking, and a little bit of me this morning. Because guess what? If you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that, that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful, so the universe will open up and pour out more blessings to you. Have room enough to receive. So, good day, beautiful people. Great day, Michelle. Like, this is my fourth try getting on live. It yeah, they being real funny. Good day. Good day. Um, I got our affirmations for today. It's Tuesday, so I got us a well-being card, and I'm gonna get us a card from the Shaman's Dreams. She said, "I'm parking lot pimping. I got you. I got you." Um, my daughter called yesterday, and she was kind of in a little uproar a little bit, because she heard on the news about the tariff in which the Canadian has decided to put back on us. We started it, and which means that their electricity bill up in Detroit, in Michigan, is going to go up 25%. I'm just saying. So I told you I don't be politicking. I'm just telling you, to let the loved ones, um, yeah. So they put a tariff on, I think he put a tariff on Canada, and he put a tariff on Mexico, and they put tariffs back on us. And according to what I'm hearing, they said if he don't quit playing, they're gonna shut some lights out, because Canada Power, um, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of Michigan. So yeah. I know we don't like watching the news. I don't like watching the news either, Michelle. But some of these things are taking place, and like I said, you got to know what you need to have, or how you need to conduct yourself, or how you need to move around, or whatever the case may be. And the funny thing is that our lights went out the other night. Okay. Let me tell you how important and imperative it is that you have your things in the right space as well. We ain't talked about that. Make sure you have a little box or something. No, ma'am. And so, um, if you don't believe me, Google it. I was watching it on the news this morning about, because they were saying that they bill gonna go up about $100. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, nonetheless, um, yeah, that's bad, Michelle. And so I'm saying this to say that I don't know how much of Canada powers Detroit, and what other areas it may affect as well. So be mindful of that, as well as to let them know. But I was talking about the when things happen, and knowing where your stuff is. Now that's funny, because maybe 2-3 days ago I started putting things where I needed to put them at. Remember, it's spring cleaning out my stuff. So I started to put candles where they needed to go, or putting um the batteries, and the ammo, and all of those things in a particular area, right? Why our lights went out the other night. Let me tell you something. And I'm not too excited about too much stuff that I get. The candles came in handy. And because I got this little person here, that hand crank radio, baby, let me tell you something. I cranked that little thing up, and it ain't no whole lot of cranking, but I cranked that thing up. It played the radio. It had a light on it. It had a couple of lights on it. As well as if I needed to charge anything, it had a charger on it. The best $20 that I spent. The lights went out, which means everything went out, which means that our the internet, the TV, the blah blah blah, and all of those things went out. And guess what? We were able to go right to the stuff that we needed. My mom got that black top out there because we was in the middle of cooking dinner. She got the little black top out there. We went outside, had the music on, lights going, and guess what? Black top cooking. So I'm not saying be in fear. I'm saying just prepare yourself what for whatever could possibly happen. I ain't saying go out here and run and spend a whole bunch of money because I didn't. And I didn't. But the $20 radio, baby, let me tell you something. That works in an event that it could be nothing happening, but your power go out. Because that happens to us all the time. It happens up in Detroit as well. When my son talking stuff and I told him to get one, but here it is, they power go out too. Just on GP, it could be a windstorm, it could be anything. And it's a small little thing like this. And I mean, you crank it up and that thing ran. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel like it's starting to go down, you crank it a little bit more, it keep on going. So it was worth my $20. So I'm gonna encourage my children when I go up there to do something because hey, you don't know what's gonna happen. And I'm not telling them again to live in fear. I'm telling them to be prepared for whatever could happen. Our affirmations for today says desiring anything new requires some degree of letting go. Desiring anything new requires some degree of letting go. And the first thing that I thought about, Michelle, with that card is in order for you to go somewhere new, you got to let go of the old. So that's just like in order for you to get where you are right now in South Carolina, you had to let go of Detroit. You get what I'm saying? In order for me to be right here in Texas, I had to let go of Detroit. I had to let go of Florida. It comes with a degree of some kind of letting go. You got to separate from something in order to get to somewhere else. So I'm accepting that card as well. The next affirmation says, I keep in mind that every experience I have is perfect for my growth. I keep in mind that every experience I have is perfect for my growth. And I know even when we go through the bitter times, the bumps and the roads and all of that, we don't feel like it. We don't feel like it's perfect for our growth. But the funny thing is that if we get out the way and let some shit happen, it is. We know that it's perfect for our growth. We know that guess what? When somebody walk out our life, that's perfect for our growth. That experience is perfect for our growth because it was meant to happen. When somebody comes into our life, it's a lesson in which we need to learn. There is some reason that they are there. So I keep in mind that every experience that I have is perfect for my growth. Because it is. Michelle, girl, listen, this packing. So you remember I'm taking two little people and myself on the road. I got a sick little person sitting in there, waiting on me after the live. But did you hear me? This packing, girl. Because it's funny how everybody can figure out something they need you to bring. Were you on your way up there? Yeah, Madison and Riri. So it's two going. My granddaughter begged up. She was like, "I want to go. I want to go." And I don't know how she gonna act, but um, she better act right. You know what it is. I ain't finna play with her, but she should be fine. She excited to go. I picked her up from school yesterday. Baby, let me tell you something. The whole school know we going out of town. I'm glad somebody stay in our house while we gone, because she done told the whole school, baby, the whole school. And Alex, if you happen to jump on here later or whatever, just know that I am so proud of you, and I'm happy that everything I am hoping everything is going just perfect. I know we're gonna be diddy bopping down the road, girl. I don't know what to do myself. I got snacks and all kind of stuff. My car looked like a little snack pack. I was like, get juice, get snacks, get kids, get whatever, get whatever. And they decided that, hey, as you talking, I'm gonna throw you a card on out here. Mm-mm-mm. It says the vibrations of my being influence the universe. You know what, Michelle? We on here gigging today. I could have just FaceTimed you and we could have just did this. I'm just playing. I know people come here later. I'm sorry. It says the vibrations of my being influence the universe. You see how the sun is looking in the water, but I don't know if you can see the ripple effects of the water. The vibrations of my being influence the universe. It says everything vibrates and is communicating. Everything vibrates and is communicating. Have you ever just stood outside and just paid attention to the flowers, the wind, the trees, the grass? Everything is vibrating and communicating, reacting, responding, and integrating with other vibrating things. Once you begin to offer your vibrations on purpose, now you are in absolute control of your experience. Once you begin to offer your vibrations on purpose, that means focusing where your vibes are going. Now you are in absolute control of your experience. So, as I stand outside and my purpose, and when I focus my purpose on the hearing or seeing or being with, you know what I'm saying, one with the universe, looking at the grass, I see wonderful things. I see bugs. I see uh, beautiful birds and all kind, because my intent is to focus on those particular things. I didn't know. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so, Michelle. I don't think that mm, mm-mm. They do that in Arizona though, Michelle. Oh, crazy raw granny. I'm so sorry. You know what? The thing is that um crazy raw granny, our people are we expect so much out of them. And even the people that we love, we expect so much out of them. And when they let us down, it kill our vibe. And we be like, hey, listen, I ain't come for this. And I've had some scenarios recently that, that have taken place that, you know, I know that I'm being lied to or whatever the case may be. And not being judgmental. I don't know why, but the whole thing is that you are a beautiful person, Crazy Rock Granny. So that is not that has nothing to do with you. Them lying to you has nothing to do with you. And I need you to know that it's all about them. Whatever they lied about, whatever, It's all about them. It was a choice that they made. And even though you have some emotion behind it, you are okay. And you will be okay because you have wonderful people that will vibe with you. I am right here. I understand that, like I said, every day ain't uh unicorns and green dragons and all of that. It's not always like that. Some days our feelings are hurt. Some days we go through issues and problems or whatever the case may be, but you are loved, sweetheart, in more ways than you could possibly imagine at this moment. So I understand that it kicked that vibe down a little bit, but you're gonna get it right back. You're gonna get it right back. Well, I'm gonna encourage you to just forget him for being a liar. And I hope they be, because I didn't lie about nothing. I don't think I lied about nothing. I be trying to tell the truth all the time because I don't have time for that. So, Crazy Rock Granny, you are loved no matter who lied to you. It's about them. It has nothing to do with you, sweetheart. When I think of every lie that I told, it was usually because I was afraid to tell somebody the truth for no reason. You know, I'm scared to hurt their feelings or stuff like that. And so, yeah, it hurt the most when it's adults. You expect kids to lie because you know that they are afraid or whatever the case may be. But when it's adults, you feel like we didn't got to a certain level and that, hey, truthfulness should just be a thing. We should be like, listen, I'm just gonna say what I feel and feel what I say, and that's gonna be it at the end of the day. I'm not gonna go no further than that. But people don't know how to be honest, they don't know how to be truthful. And I hope Crazy Raw Granny, whatever lie was told, I hope that it had nothing and no effect on you. That's all that matters, is that it doesn't have any effect on you other than this emotional problem that you're going through. And you're going to get over that because you're going to realize that, hey, they need some help. Lying to you. You ain't got no reason to be lying to you like that. I know. And that's the problem. There you go. So Crazy Raw Granny, what just popped in my head is they said to tell you the story about how my husband used to believe his lies. Crazy Raw Granny. I sat here and watched my husband think of some stuff. And I mean, he go over this stuff so many times in his head that he believe his own freaking lies. Okay? Believe them lies. Like I've watched him tell this lie over and over again. When I knew that it was a lie, I'm like, you know that's a lie, right? You know that. But in his head, and maybe that's what he needed to do to process it, but in his head, that is what happened. After he done made a whole scenario and all, that's what happened. It becomes a part of his reality that didn't even happen. So you ain't the only one, baby. It's okay. But thank you for coming here and letting us know. Because guess what? I'm going to send you some positive energy, some love, some understanding. I understand. Yeah, I know, right? Look at here. She said, I had one of those. Yeah, just lie for no reason. We got resourcefulness. And this is so funny because Crazy World Granny, this is what I see like you feeling like right now. Like, look at the picture for real. Like everybody just step back. Just just step back. I don't know who I can trust. Everybody step back. And so resourcefulness. Let's see what they got to say. Cause whoo, it look a little something. Hmm. It says blooming through resilience, resourcefulness, and discovery. Like you discovered that somebody was lying. It says, when nothing seems to be happening fast enough or your ideals have dried up, you begin to question your 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 relevance. You begin to question your relevance. It says, during these periods in life, you might feel like giving up, frustrated, and resentful that success will never happen to you. The issue here, however, is a matter of perception. The horn cactus thrives in the barren desert scape, offering you the gift of water when all appears to be dry. Because I know y'all know that cactuses hold water in them, right? It says, if you look at its body, you see the natural thorns that protect it from predators and the elements. What you don't see are the deep roots that extend far into the earth, filling it with a continuous flow of water. So the thing is that people or thing you can look at a cactus from the outside and you see is everything try to stay out of its way because it don't want to get poked, it don't want to get hurt, it don't want, but it got a continuous flow of water going through the cactus. It didn't root it down in the earth where it didn't went enough to get water, and it got a continuous flow of water. But guess what? When you know how to handle that thing, guess what? You can get the resourcefulness too. It says this succulent is a symbol of resilience, of resourcefulness, of your needs being met in spite of appearance to the contrary. So to the outside world, it looked like these things pop up in the middle of the desert. How are they even? It's not enough rain. Well, how are they even growing? They get tall. Because they didn't tapped in to something that we don't even know about. They didn't tapped in to a different resource. It says it's a reminder of the courage and the inherent wisdom needed to dig deep below the less than friendly surface that hides a rich underground world. So sometimes the ugliest shit is in your face. But guess what? It might be something beautiful behind that. Sometimes we don't go the extra mile. Sometimes we don't open the door because the door look ugly. Sometimes we don't do the right thing, or we don't, because it don't look the way we think it should look. They said it's a reminder that the courage and inherent wisdom needed to dig deep below the less than friendly surface that hides a rich underground world. Can you connect to this magical truth and trust? The desert is a mystical place filled with mysterious creatures, beautifully adapted to their environments. And so is the water as well. The horn cactus tells you to take heart. This journey is only temporary, and you will soon be met with greener pastures. Good day, meditate no matter. Good day, beautiful. But first, you must acknowledge your inner strength and fortitude as you're tested right here. As you're tested right here. Be as cactus, resilient and resourceful. I am definitely taking that this morning, being resilient and resourceful. Everything ain't always what it appears, and that's funny because I was riding down the road, you guys, yesterday, and I'm gonna tell you just how my brain be thinking. And I looked over, and there was a guy in his car, and it was all beat up, or whatever the case may be. And the first thing that popped in my head was judging him, because I was like, "Look at that damn car." But then the second thing that popped in my head was, shit, he might be a damn millionaire. and just driving this car because it wasn't loud or anything. It he might ain't spending his money on cars. Everything that looked like it ain't always what it is. And so maybe his resources are being shuffled somewhere else versus having a nice car because he don't have to have a nice car. He just got to have a car that's running. You understand? And so, look at there. Sometimes things aren't what they seem. People want to know, hey, how are you able to do the stuff that you're able to do? And blah. And I told you guys, I'm quit saying that I don't work because I do work. I don't work in a conventional way. Of course I don't. I don't go to a 9 to 5, but I do work. I get up in the morning and I prepare myself and I get myself together so that guess what? I can work here. Not only do I do that, I work because I have a whole grandbaby that I am not raising, I am taking care of until her mom gets out of school. And so the thing is that my resourcefulness and the prayers of other people have helped me to get to where I am right now. My intuition. And I would have never knew if it wasn't for these cards that cactuses hold water. I didn't know that. I've seen this card before, but I didn't know that until I started messing with cards or whatever the case may be. I'm always open to learning something because I don't know when those resources going to help me later on. And just like I told you at the beginning of the live, we was talking about my lights went out, you guys. So I told you guys that I went and bought the little hand cranking radio and I got candles and all kind of stuff or whatever the case may be. And the universe decided to say, hey, we're going to put you to the test. So the other day, about 7:30ish or whatever the case may be, boop, I think somebody hit a pole or something and knocked all our stuff out, right? Let me tell you something. We went right to where we needed to go. Used the flashlight on the phone, got the stuff we needed to get, the hand cranking radio, $20. Best $20 I ever spent. I'm going to tell you that again. The radio worked. All of the things worked. The plug worked. The light worked. You could charge it up on the solar thing. It was good for me. Resourcefulness. My mom got a black top. What? We was able to finish cooking dinner because we were cooking dinner. We were in the middle of cooking dinner. Resourcefulness. Sometimes people don't see why you doing the things that you're doing or you storing up. That's funny. That's just like we talk about. I learned when I was a kid about the squirrels putting up nuts for the wintertime. But we wouldn't think that that's what they were doing. But hey, I got to eat this winter and it ain't going to be no nuts on the tree. So I'm going to have to get myself together so they prepare themselves. That's all. Just prepare yourself. Be resourceful because you already are. You've learned so much in this time that you've been here that you know how to navigate through here. Your intuition is doing absolutely amazing. Even when it's used and it lets you know that people lied to you. It's okay. It's not about you. It doesn't put a strike on your back. You are absolutely amazing. I love you guys so very much. You are understood. You guys are kind. You're peaceful. You are loved. You are here. You're present. Be in the moment. It's okay. Even not when you feel like you're not okay. It's okay. Allow yourself to feel those emotions and deal with those particular things.